Jesus Christ says, "Young man, I say to you, arise." And the dead man sat up and began to speak, and he gave him to his mother. Fear seized the crowd, and they said, "A great prophet has risen among us. God has visited his people." So why did this action then alert in them the idea of a prophet? And the idea is because the resurrection of a dead person is not unique to Jesus. In fact, in the Old Testament, in 1 Kings, we have now this same idea. "And after this, the son of a woman, the mistress of the house, became ill, and there was no breath. And the prophet Elijah now says to the mother, 'Give me your son.' And he cried out unto the Lord, 'O my God, you have brought calamity.' And now he stretched himself upon the child and said, 'O Lord, let this child come to life again.' And the son came to life, and it says Elijah then delivered the dead son, who is now living, to his mother, and said, 'See, your son lives.' And the woman said to Elijah, 'I know now that you are a man of God.'" And so this is the reference back to that resurrection. But the difference is, what Elijah says is, "O Lord my God, let this child come into life again." And what Jesus says is, "I say to you, arise." So we have Jesus making a statement of his divinity. Elijah is the prophet, is a human being. He calls out to God and says, "Oh God, bring this person to life." Jesus says, "Arise." And then the actions are the same. He gives then the boy back to his mother, and now the Jews see this as a recurrence of something they already historically know about. And so remember, and it's in the Gospel of John, what do the Pharisees do when they hear about John the Baptist baptizing people? They say, "Are you Elijah?" And he says, "No, I'm not Elijah." And so the people here, same thing. They believe now that the prophet Elijah has come back to them through this remembrance of what happened in now the book of 1 Kings. So Jesus Christ was not the only person to conduct a resurrection. He was the only person to do it in his name and not, as Elijah did, in the name of God.